Alrighty, this is gonna be part 11, and I didn't really do much in between the recordings. What I did do is I got another rune armor since I can't obviously get the one that's off of Cloud right now, and I got the Choco Mog materia because I forgot to do it on disc 1, so no dialogue missed or anything like that. Anywho, our next stop is Medial, and I can't remember exactly when the live stream stuff happens, but it's a relatively long part where I'll have to do a decent amount of reading, so I think it happens kind of soon. I'm not 100% sure. Ooh. Let me see. What's all we doing? Anywho, I ran into Medial. This guy says, "Ahoy there, beautiful. This here's Mid here." Okay, never mind. It's Mid here. Village of ocean currents. It's a tranquil village with hot springs. The ideal place for old folks to live out their carefree lives. It may not be peaceful outside, but it's still nice and quiet here. Nice. I wish it was nice and quiet everywhere, forever. Just kidding. Oh my. Anywho, this guy says, "We accept cash with a smile." Except for that customer who hasn't purchased anything yet. That's just a little joke. Anyways. Whatever. You never know. I think... I haven't played this in forever, but I think if you feed this thing... This person says, "That moon's about to fall on us, but I need to stock up on the essentials. Come on, out of the way. Move it. Move it." Tifa says, "You're really friendly all of a sudden." Oh, so that's it. You got your beady little eyes on my mimic greens. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, eat up, you thief. Aw, how cute. I could just tickle you. What do we want to tickle? Let's see. See, they changed the names of this thing, There we go. We got the forbidden materia. That's what they want to name it, huh? I think it used to be called Contain. Let's see here. What can I get rid of? I don't care about that. Holy shit. That thing was fucking... yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's an HP crushing materia right there. This lady says, "I haven't seen you before. Are you outsiders? How are things looking out there? With the earthquakes and meteor, I'm wondering if it's the end of the world. What a depressing thought. Terrible times indeed." Let's see. Oh, more Chococos. This person says, "Welcome to my shop of tranquility and rest. How may I help you?" I think I do need one of those for later. But I have all that material already. Let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop. I love that music, I'm sorry. I have to groove to it. This lady says, roll up, it's a bloodletting sale. It's a bargain. We've got the best weapons and armor, the likes of which you won't find anywhere else. First come, first served. You there, don't just stand around. Come inside. Welcome, welcome. No need for formalities. Go in there. Don't be shy. Step right up. I'll never understand why my husband decided to set up shop in such a laid-back place. Oh boy. That bird is everywhere, man. No good. Looks like it's locked. Anyways. What do you have to sell me? Home skilly. Probably stuff I don't care about. Normal growth. That doesn't sound right. Let's see. This person says, "Hey, you got that green stone from the chocobo. I'm so jealous." Let us see. Ancient weapons? End of the world? I'll have none of that malarkey. I'm gonna live to be 100. There's loads of stuff I have left to do. I'm making a start this instant. And just what have Shinra and Soldier done about this? Nothing but a bunch of self-serving egos. This person says, "I'm a maid, but don't let that fool you. I sell accessories on the side. Feel like buying anything?" Drugs. Drugs. I say thank you. Anyways. This person says, "You're telling me no one knew a huge ball of fire could rain down on us at any minute? I don't believe a word of it. How could it end up like this?" Let's see. Oh, there we go. Beat up, useless, rusty ass old key. Anyways, I tried to use that key and it frickin' broke. The person says, "Is something the matter?" And then we apologize because that's naughty. Anyways, Tifa says, "I'm sorry, I forced the key in and it broke off." That guy says, "Key to that door? Ha, that's a good one." Of course it broke off. It's a wall. I just painted a door there. What? It's not a real door? That's right, I painted it to make it feel like you could pass through into another world. Sorry I made you panic. It's not much by way of apology, but please take this. I obtain a cursed ring. This guy's just rambling nonsense. He's like, who wouldn't want a door that could take you to another world? Boop, 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 boop. Anywho. Tifa says, "What's the matter? You look lonely," to this cute little doggo. "Have you lost your owner? Poor thing." Someone's saying, "I guess it's been about a week now since he washed up on the shore. Poor spiky-haired young fellow." Aye, that was pretty sad. It's kind of strange, though, holding on to that enormous sword. Maybe this is a bad omen. If you know what you mean. If you know what I mean. I'm sorry. I don't know why they had to retranslate this to make people sound like they're idiots, but anyways, those mysterious blue eyes for one thing. Tifa says, "What?" Tifa says, "Wait a minute, what did you say?" Tifa says, "Excuse me, that young man you were talking about. A villager found him on the coast ahead about a week ago, I think. Poor kid, I bet he drifted in from somewhere really far away." Tifa says, "Cloud, it has to be Cloud." Barrett says, "Are you sure?" Sid says, "Good job, Tifa." Tifa says, "Where is he? Is he safe? Where is he?" This guy says he's up ahead at the clinic. Tifa says he's alive, Cloud's alive, and takes off. Barrett says, "Tifa," but she's long gone. I think the first time I heard this score, like at this part, it like made me cry. The music is just so freaking good. Anyways, Tifa says, Bunny! The doctor says, oh my, the way you ran in, I thought Meteor was about to crash down or something. Tifa says, I'm sorry, but I heard a friend of mine is being treated here. Doctor says, a friend? Oh, the young man. Your friend's in the next room, but I must warn you, he... Tifa says, here? Excuse me. She says, Cloud. Tifa says, oh, Cloud, I'm so glad you're okay. Cloud? And Cloud's just mumbling incoherently in a wheelchair. Tifa says, what's wrong, Cloud? Cloud just continues to mumble. Tifa says, Cloud, what's happened to you? The doctor says, Mako poisoning, a severe case, I'm sorry to say. It appears that this young man has been exposed to extreme levels of Mako energy for a prolonged period of time. It's unlikely that he has any idea who or where he is. Poor fellow, he probably can't even hear you. His mind is elsewhere. Someplace far away, where no one's ever been, all alone. Tifa says, no. Barrett says, damn. Sid says, that's heavy. Tifa says, Bunny. The doctor says, shall we excuse ourselves a moment? Let's wait outside. And everybody leaves the room. Tifa says, why did this have to happen? She says, please, Cloud, answer me. Tell me you can see me. Tell me you can hear me, please. Tifa says, I made it this far. I want to believe the memories we share are real. This can't be happening. It's just too cruel. Tifa says, oh, Cloud, Barrett says, Doctor, be honest a second. What's gonna happen to Bunny? Is he gonna get better? The doctor says, as I said, he has Mako poisoning. I've never seen a case this bad. Mako energy holds a vast amount of knowledge, and it all poured into his head in an instant. An ordinary person wouldn't have stood a chance. It's a miracle he's still alive. Barrett says, no wonder, falling in the life stream and being washed up way out here. The doctor says, but remember, a glimmer of hope can be found anywhere. You mustn't give up. If you lose all hope, he'll have nothing left to live for. I don't think a doctor would honestly say those words. I don't know. I don't think doctors tend to be the type of people who are gonna lie to you or tell you to have hope when there might not be any. Like, so that kind of bums me out, like, you know, especially since this is like an advanced case. But Barrett says, hope, huh? Hey, let's get real. Do I really want him back? What he's done for the world? What can he do for us from here on? He may be nothing more than Sephiroth's handyman. The doctor says, is something the matter? Barrett says, it's nothing. Barrett says, Tifa, are you okay? Tifa says, yeah, sorry I made you worry. There's something I need to tell you. And everyone goes back into the doctor's office. Tifa says, this might be obvious, but I want to stay by his side. Whew. If I ever get really sick, I hope Someone will do that for me. Anyways, Barrett says, maybe that's for the best. For Bunny and for you. Sid says, you don't need to explain anything. Tifa says, I'm sorry, and now of all times. Barrett says, you have nothing to apologize for. We'll come back and check on you. Sid says, hang in there, Tifa. Take care, Cloud. Tifa says, yeah. Barrett says, Tifa, I don't like asking this, but are you sure he's the guy you grew up with and not some kind of Sephiroth shadow? Tifa says, I think so. No, I know so. Barrett says, okay, as long as you're sure. Sorry about that. Barrett says, we're gonna head back to the Highwind. Anyway, Barrett says, what are we gonna do now? Well, there's gotta be something. Don't tell me we have to wait for Cloud to get better. Kate Sith says, I have some information. Barrett says, yeah? That you're a spy? Kate Sith says, ooh, I told you that already. Both Gyahaha and Kyahaha are up to something. That would be Scarlet and Heidegger. Wanna eavesdrop? Oof, allergies today, man. Anyway, back at the Shinra office, Rufus says, now then, we're faced with two main issues. 1, the destruction of Meteor. 2, removing the barrier surrounding the Great Crater and defeating Sephiroth. Rufus says, any thoughts as to our strategy? Heidegger says, we've solved problem 1. He says, Meteor will soon be history. The plan's in motion. We're currently in the process of recovering huge materia from every region. Rufus says, Scarlet says, huge materia is a special type of highly condensed materia. It's compressed and formed inside Mako-reactors. Scarlet continues, the energy contained in it is around 330 times that of normal materia. She says, Kya ha ha, how about that? We'll gather up all the huge materia and then ram them into Meteor. There'll be an enormous explosion. Meteor will quite literally be blown into bits. Rufus says, you're gonna ram Meteor? But do we have the technology? Scarlet says, first things first, we've still got to retrieve the huge materia. Heidegger says, we recovered one from the Nibelheim area. Only Coral and Fort Condor remain, and I've already dispatched troops to Coral. Yeah, I don't think it's ever explicitly said that Reeve is Kate Sith, but like, when you consider like who's in that room and who could be the spy, like, to me that's the one that makes the most sense. Because obviously it's not the two people he just said that are making plans. It's probably not the president of the company trying to destroy his own, you know, plot to be king of the world, essentially. And, you know, for me with Palmer, it just doesn't seem like he would help you, so that's where I get my logic from on that. Anyways, Barrett says, Coral. Haven't they done enough to that town? Nanaki says, huge materia. It's materia that's bigger than usual. I've heard about it. If we can get our smaller materias close enough to it, something could happen. I don't think he says that in the first version so explicitly. Like, I know when you get all the huge materia and they're in Bugenhagen's awesome machine, like if you chat with the huge materia once you have received all of the other master materia in its class, you can transform all the masters into one, like, complete materia. I think you can only do that for the yellow, the red, and the green. So your magic, your command, and your summon materias. Anyway, Nanaki says, if we want to keep fighting using the power of materia, Barrett says we can't allow it to fall in Shinra's hands. Barrett says, besides, when Cloud gets back, I want to show him some. He'll get the shock of his life. And Kate Sith says, "What are you going on about, Barrett? After all that's happened, you want Bunny back, huh?" Barrett says, "I never had any problem with him. The thing is, every group's gotta have a leader. And that's me. At least I thought it was, but I'm not cut out to be a leader. I never got that until recently." Barrett says, "That's just the way things go." Sid's taking a nap. Sid says, "What's going on?" Barrett says, "You're our new leader." Sid says, "Pain in my ass, forget it." Barrett says, "To continue the fight, we need you in the high wind. This is the ship that'll save the planet, and who's running it? You are. That's why you're our leader. No one else can do it." Sid says, "The ship that'll save the planet, huh? That sounds like the stuff of legends to me." Sid says, "I just felt it right there. I'm the man. Damn right, I'll do it. Follow me." Barrett says, "Let's get down to business. The operation room is waiting for you." Sid says, "Yeah." Dang it, I just loaded out my equipment. I forgot Tifa leaves like so early. I thought like she at least hung out for one of those big large materia things. Anyways, Barrett says, "Yo, Sid, when you're ready, let's head for the coral reactor. Come on, Mr. Leader, hurry it up." Yuffie says, "Sid, taking orders?" Yuffie says, "I know you're dying to talk to a babe like me, but I need to be alone. Sorry, this ship makes me... Ugh." Yeah, motion sickness. I usually don't get it, but if I'm like trying to read on like a boat or a car, like, I don't feel good. I think that's most people though, honestly. Anywho, who shall trouble me? I hate Kate Sith. I don't like Vincent's limit breaks. So, I don't know, I think Yuffie's are probably a touch better than Nanaki's. Dang it, I probably have to go buy another rune armlet now. Frackety frack. That's okay, that only takes like 10 seconds. Alright, let's get out of Meow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. Off we go. Let us see what's over here. It's probably a bunch of cocaine. Or not. I don't know. Let's see now. We are just flooping around the world, baby. Doing the old floopity floop. Yeah, I need another rune armor. Should probably just buy like a couple. I don't want to have to keep coming back here. I want to buy something. Anyways, I know I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 equipped. And there's only 8 characters, so I'll just buy 4 more. Do I have 4 equipped? Yeah, because Cloud and Tifa are not in the party, so that's good enough. I won't have to buy any more. Rune, rune, and baby, dare I say it again, rune. Anyways, let's put a circlet on her. Oh gosh, darn it. Does she not have any other weapon? Well, we might have to get rid of Yuffie then. Gosh dangity. Pardon me, I get frogs on my throat relatively often. Heh, not really. Speaking of frogs, my boyfriend recently bought 3, like Starry Night frogs. They're pretty cute. Sid says, where should we head off to, Coral or Fort Condor? I hate Fort Condor. I literally hate it. Ugh, that minigame just gives me a headache. It would be kind of fun if it had better rewards. Let's see, let's PHS. If Yuffie doesn't have something with 4 slots that's doubles, then let's try Nanaki. I think all the platinum things are... yeah. There we go. Hopefully all the materia is just at the bottom, since Yuffie left me. I mean, what's her name? Anywho, let's maybe take off, like, this forbidden shit. And get our HPs, like, a little bit more uniform. Yeah, that's better. Dooba-dooba-doo, dooba-dooba-doo. Anywho... I don't know how this guy keeps leveling up, but whatever. Alrighty. I'm going to Coral, which I think is this continent. Let's see. Is it this one, or is it the other one? Oh yeah, there it is. Goodness, pardon my throat clearing. Just having one of those nasty days, I guess. Do 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 do. Meow meow meow. La da da da. Anyways, motherfucker. Anyways, I guess let's see. Oh, okay, they're at that reactor, is what that guy said. I don't think these people sell anything. Let's see. Whew. I guess there's like a special item I can maybe steal here. Let's see what we got now. Nanaki. Well, goodbye. I don't think you're gonna live through that. I forget when I get the submarine, but that's like, I think probably my favorite time in the game. Because the game pretty much doesn't explicitly tell you where that key to the City of the Ancients is, and it's like, you know what, like, enjoy the world, go hang out, like, just see the stuff. Ooh. It's funny, because the first time I played the game, I think I, like, drove right into it on accident, and then, like, basically just didn't ever really have much trouble finding it again. And I will say this, to this day, that frickin' emerald weapon in the water, like, even in all its ugly graphics of PS1 era, like, still gives me the frickin' heebie-jeebies. That thing is just creepy. I don't know why, but it scares the ever-loving shit out of me. Like, I can fight it and win against it, and, like, the fight itself doesn't freak me out, but, like, seeing it lingering in the dark depths of the ocean, just randomly accidentally driving into it with my sub, like, I freaking hate it. It gives me, like, such a sense of creepiness. Like, some of my favorite older movies are, like, older horror. Like, The Shining is, like, I probably watch it at least once a year. Oh, it's creepy and dark, and the music's awesome, and the acting's even more awesome, and like, just, such a good movie. But like, I think every second of that movie, not like memorized or anything crazy, but movie will scare the shit out of me till the day I die, most likely. Did I go too far? I don't even remember where this frickin' reactor is. These frickin' enemies have just gotta waste my time, apparently. Run, Sid, run! Run like I know you can! I'm not gonna really need to keep saving all these times. It's just like a bad habit I have, like, oh, I'm gonna save 93 times a game. Anyways, we're at the reactor. These guards don't say anything to me. Oh, I would try to walk past them and they say, it's you. Anywho. Actually, I think I forgot to equip a steel materia. Who will be the best person for that? Doesn't really matter. There we go. Could have swore I saved, but of course, you know. Gotta love those frickin' glitchy save states on this emulator. Whee! Just leave me alone, enemy. Just go away. I don't care. Oh, I freaking hate these enemies. They're so stupid. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I really wish this game had a freaking mechanic that would allow you to avoid pointless battles. I feel like most RPGs these days get some version of like, oh, I'm level 99, running around an area with level 1 enemies, and they just don't attack you or whatever. Because the game just understands, like, and appreciates the player's time. It's the kind of game I like to play. Games that don't respect my time, like, it's difficult to play a game like that for me anymore. These stupid mother effers. Just die. Just leave me alone. That was a close one, says Sid. Nanaki says, oh. Barrett says, damn. Here comes a train, dude skis. Okay, we just watched the train run away. Sid says, whoa, looks like they're taking off with a huge materia. Barrett says, no, jackasses. Nanaki says, did Shinra beat us? Sid says, hey, do you know who I am? The one and only Sid. Let me handle this. What do we do? Steal a different train? Doesn't even look like the first train could fit in there. Sid says, hey, hey, hey. Of course we're met with no resistance as we just break into a Mako reactor that apparently has an extra train. Barrett says, he can drive this too? Sid says, I don't have a clue. Barrett says, what? Sid says, don't worry, it's not in my nature to give up. Let's see, there are 2 levers. Alright, we just have to alternate levers. Judging from the enemy's speed, I'd say we have about 10 minutes to get to North Coral. We're gonna have to fly. Alright. We got to kill shit quick. What is this ugly thing? Doot, 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 doot. Because they're just enemies hanging out on the top of all these empty train thingies. Whatever. Whatever. What can I say other than whatever? Fuck you. God. Enemies gotta be doing stupid shit to me while I'm freaking doing my freaking game. So rude. 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 How much life does this bitch have? There we go. Time to steal from this guy. Anyways. There we go. Let's kill this puppy now. Not a real puppy, of course. This puppy. You don't need that much life, okay? You jerk. Alright, now we have a soldier. I say, hand over the huge materia, and he tries to fight me, which is very unwise. I'm completely overleveled. One hit KO. Sid says, you had guts taking on the great Sid. I won't forget you. Barrett says, get on with it. Nanaki says, they could get it going, but how do we stop it? Sid says, I know that. Just shut up and sit tight. If this carries on, we'll crash into North Coral. Sid says, if alternating the levers accelerates... yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Then press... Why isn't this working? Apparently, I keep accidentally speeding up. Sid says, shit. Oh, okay, good. We stopped it. We got the huge materia. So brave, I'm impressed. You guys are amazing. Did you stop the train? Shinra was about to destroy our lives all over again. It may be a scrap heap, Barrett, but it's still our home. Barrett says, of course, we were all born and raised in the mines. No matter how tough life gets, our hearts will always burn red. Burn like bright red coal. To hell with Meteor, we're coal miners, aren't we? We'll dig a big tunnel and hide from it. That's right. Hey kid, how about giving these people something for fighting Shinra? I think this is the Ultima Materia. I fished this rock out of the well. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. Must have been a horrific battle. You have scars all over. I already talked to the guy running the inn. You can rest up there for free today. Sweet. Alrighty. Barrett can take another hit to his HP, I think. He only has 1 HP plus, though. He's got only 1 as well. He's got 2. Yeah, whatevs. Let's get out of Meow. Oh yeah, I parked, gosh dang it, right over Meower, I think. Oh yeah. What was that thing I picked up? It was Warrior or something, wasn't it? I didn't even see it. Oh, maybe it's an armor. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Oh dang, it's pretty nice. No growth rate though, sucks. Let's see, where am I going? Oh yeah, I gotta go do the coral stuff. Oh boy, what a headache. I really hate this music, it just needs to go away. Where is it, the other continent? Yeah, it must be over here somewhere. Where the fuck is this place? I don't even want to go there. Enjoy the scenic tour of the world. There we go, this frickin' hellhole. Let's make a hard save just in case I screw myself up in here. I've been known to really screw this up. Basically, it's all about your initial setup. This guy says, "We've been in a struggle against the Shinra army for a long time. We've taken root here and vowed to keep on fighting. Whenever you can spare the time, come lend us a hand. We don't want to be unreasonable. If you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first?" I'm just gonna say I can help. Great, come on up. We'll brief you. I hate this place. I hate its music. I hate the freaking everything about it. Anywho, this guy says, "This place is about to turn into a battlefield. If you don't want to get involved, leave." Sid says, "A battlefield?" Barrett says, "What is Shinra doing here?" The guy says, "Looks like you also don't like Shinra. Hear what I have to say?" Sid says, "Sure. Did you notice on top of this mountain?" Barrett says, "Something's up there?" Sid says, "I saw a reactor and a condor." "Well spotted. It's a reactor and a condor. It seems there's some sort of special materia, and because there's a condor in the way, Shinra have rushed their army here to deal with it. The army's objective is to eliminate the condor and those living here, and to remove the materia from the reactor. The thing is, we don't have the resources to fight Shinra directly, so we've hired mercenaries. As a sponsor, you can assist us with money or by fighting alongside with us. Will you join us?" Sid says, "When you put it like that, leave it to us." Barrett says, "Yeah, we'll sort it out." Nanaki says, "Yeah, we'll lend a hand." Oh god. I hate it when devs make toons talk just because they're there. And I hate it even more when there's like 10 party members and they all have to like say something. Like, "Yeah, okay, great, sure, awesome." I'm like, if they don't have anything unique to say, just shut the heck up. Anyways. Look at that eggy. Look at that bird. Look at this dude. I thought I was talking to the dude, but I apparently wasn't. This guy says, "I'll explain the strategy. The enemy's climbing the mountain. We set up a bunch of traps and hire mercenaries. We don't have any money, so give us all your money." Yeah. I just don't care enough to read a tutorial. We're ready. Set units. Yeah, I don't want my frame limit off when that happens. Do. What are the really good ones? I don't know. Let's just put a bunch of freaking traps here. Let's not do that. Let's put... I don't really care. I don't even remember there being all these kinds of like enemies. I don't know. Can I not put anything else? Whatever. Let's just... Start combat. I think as things die, you can place more. I don't think you can friendly fire yourself, but maybe you can. I don't know. Arrived at position. Actually, let's not send him that far down there. Anyways. Oh, whoops. We don't want them to be like that far back up there. Oh, this is so annoying. Why do they need to be, like, told what to do once they get to the place where they're at? Just shut up. Let's get these guys a little bit more spread out. Let's just kill, die, die, die. Why does it need inputs? Just fucking attack. God. I think my patience for this is limited because there's so many stupid, like, tower attack games. And, like, I've played several, and, like, it's just like, I don't care. Just whatever. They're all so boring, and they all have those annoying loot box gimmicks and that kind of BS. Anyways. Nah, actually, let's... Yeah, you can just wait there. Let's get this guy over here, though. Fuck off. enemies are there? Why can it not just auto attack? Fuck you. Let's just get these guys up here more. Because otherwise I wasted my money on that crap. I hate this shit. Why does it have to be so long? Oh. Oh. So freaking boring. Oh, there's 10 more enemies. Just die. Bye, bitches. Yes, we did it. Who cares? Oh, look at that Iggy. That light just now, the condor, the egg. Would you check that outside for me? Because you're so fucking lazy. We got a phoenix materia. And that little boy flaps away. It's gone. Be sure to report to my father. Why don't you report to my nutsack? This guy says, thank you all, I really mean it. Thank you so much. I have nothing to offer, but feel free to stop by anytime. Oh yes, I forgot. Here's your huge materia. Sid says, what's up with this? Barrett says, whoa, this is really huge. The truth is, this is the materia that was inside the reactor. Sid says, then what the hell were we fighting for? The guy says, we weren't protecting the reactor, we were protecting the bird. When the reactor was being built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew what was inside. We knew this day would come, so after Shinra left, we snuck inside and took the materia. We didn't mean to deceive you, but I guess that's how it turned out. I'm really sorry. Sid says, just forget it. We're alive, aren't we? I see. Thanks for looking at it like that. We're very grateful. Sid says, so the last materia Shinra's after is the one in the undersea Mako reactor in Junin. Barrett says, we gotta get there and stop them. Sid says, we've been interfering a lot lately. They're bound to be on high alert. How about we leave this for now and check up on the little fella? Barrett says, you mean Bunny? Sid says, yeah, I'm also worried Tifa might have collapsed. Let's head down to Mideel. Okie doke. Yeah. Yeesh. Oh, the doggo. So cute. Ooh, an elixir. This guy says, did you take that? I said, yeah, I took it. He says, you can keep it. Thanks. Cloud says, what number am I? Tifa says, it's no use, he's not getting any better. What should I do? What if he stays like this for the rest of his life? Move on, girl, you young. Anyways. Cloud says, they're coming. Sid says, what was that, Cloud? Cloud says, ugh. Sid says, damn, what the hell's going on? Just go outside, you fuck nugget. Let's kill some shit. What the heck is this? Is the live stream bursting from down below? Damn, this is bad. Tifa says, Sid, what's wrong? Sid says, nothing. Get Cloud back inside. Don't worry, Sid won't kick the bucket that easy. Tifa says, be careful. Sid says, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Come over here, you creep. Sid says, dang it, it's a weapon. Of all the times to show up. Sid says, bring it on, son of a bitch. Alright. Good luck, oh, you dumb fucko. Bye, bitch. Sid says, where do you think you're going? Ugh. Freaking... like a wedgie or something. Barrett says, damn, just a little more and we would have had him. Nanaki says, at least the live stream has settled down. Sid says, you gotta be kidding me. This is bad. The current's gonna blow. Something way bigger than the last one's coming. Let's get out of here. Nanaki says, what about Cloud and Tifa? Sid says, this is no time to worry about others. There's no telling when the stream will blow. And they evacuate. Sid says, Tifa, Bunny, get the hell out of there. Tifa says, this is bad. Hang on, Cloud. Tifa says, Doc, shouldn't we move outside? The doc says it'll be safer in an open area. Tifa says, don't worry about a thing, Bunny. I'll take you somewhere safe. The doctor says the building can't take it. We have to hurry. Tifa says, we're coming. Tifa says, ready, Cloud? Let's go. And we fell into some green lava or something. I like how he's still positioned like he's sitting in the chair as he falls. Anyways... I'll be right back. Before I read 9,000 pages of words, I'm gonna pee really quick. Ugh, and allergies. Tifa says, where am I? What happened to me? Drugs, Tifa. It was drugs. Hard drugs. Tifa says, where's Cloud? Tifa says, incomprehensible garbage. Tifa says, who is it? I can't hear you. Just for the love of God. Tifa says, wait a minute, I don't know anything about that. Tifa says, you're wrong, it wasn't me. I'd never do something like that. Tifa says, no, stop, stay away, somebody, help, please. Tifa says, Cloud, help me. Yarg. Tifa says, where am I? Tifa says, Cloud, what happened? Cloud, where are we? Are we inside your dreams, or is this your mind? You're searching for yourself, aren't you? I'll help you. We'll work together and get the real you back. But where do we start? I guess here. The gates of Nibelheim. 5 years ago, Sephiroth and I passed under these gates, says Cloud. And that's how it all started. Tifa says, this leads to Nibelheim. No shit, bitch. They just said that. Tifa says, yeah, it's probably best we start there. Tifa says, let's take a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy, but I'm here with you. Tifa says, Cloud, look. It's fucking Nibelheim. We just said it was Nibelheim, but guess what? It's Nibelheim. It's Nibelheim. It's Nibelheim. Jesus. Anyways, Tifa says, here's the water tower, and the old guy's in. The only truck in the village. It's been here since we were kids. This is Nibelheim. It's the same as I... Shut the fuck up. Tifa says, 5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came here. Sephiroth and a young, cheerful soldier. Can you tell me what happened? Oh, this is the 3rd time in the game. Tifa says, 5 years ago, that's when I saw Sephiroth for the first time. You're the greatest soldier, your idol. I remember feeling a strong sense of foreboding about him. Tifa says, nope, I've been too afraid to say anything. I've been hiding it all along, but I won't say that. I won't lie this time. You weren't here. You didn't come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I waited, but you never came. The 2 dispatched were Sephiroth and someone else. It was Zax. Cloud says, you mean the member of Soldier who left for Nibelheim with Sephiroth wasn't me? Tifa says, I'm not gonna say anymore. You must find the answer yourself. If you can't, you'll... Well, take your time, Cloud, slowly, little by little. The starry night by the tower. The promise we made. What if it was all just made up? Tifa says, don't be impatient. You have to stop chasing yourself if you want the answer. Try going back. Piece together those memories little by little, like the stars which filled the sky that night. Tifa says, from the beginning, okay? Try and remember. Tifa says, that's right, that's what I was wearing. That's right too, you were pretty short back then. And cute. Sephiroth said that you created your memories by basing them on my stories. The starry night sky, you remembered that first, I remember. The stars were so beautiful, you talked at the water tower, just you and I. That's why I kept believing you were the same bunny. And I still do, I believe you're Bunny from Nibelheim. But you don't believe it. This memory isn't enough. What about the other memories, Cloud? Not memories. A memory is something that is consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be wrong or become twisted. The memories that lie deep inside your heart are different. They tell the truth. If you were able to recall those memories, then that's it. What about a memory that's connected with me? Rather than remembering something I said, why don't you say something and I'll see if I can remember it. If I can, then the memory must be genuine. Talk to me about anything, a memory that's important to you. Come to think of it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I seem to remember it was a snap decision. Cloud says, I was devastated, I wanted to be noticed, I was frustrated. I was sure that if I got stronger, I'd be respected. Tifa says, you wanted to be noticed? By who? Cloud says, you know who. By you. Tifa says, why me? Cloud says, Tifa, did you forget what happened back then? Tifa says, I'm sorry, I have no idea. Cloud says, it's alright, you were having a hard time. You had your hands full, it's no surprise you don't remember. Tifa says, what about it? Cloud says, it's important to me. It may be a bitter memory, but it's still important. Do you want to see it? Come on, hurry. Tender feelings no one knew, says Cloud. And Cloud says, you know where this window leads, don't you? Alright, let's go. Tifa says, my room? Cloud says, it was my first time there. Tifa says, was it really? Cloud says, before that I only ever looked up at it from the outside. One of the kids says, hey look, it's Cloud. You think he wants to come in? Tifa says, that was the first time you came in my room? Tifa says, yeah, it was, I remember. Even though we lived next door to each other, I never really knew you that well. Tifa says, it's funny, because I always thought we were close since childhood. Tifa says, I don't remember us hanging out. My memory of you begins at the water tower under the stars. Cloud says, always the same trio. Tifa says, that's right. Cloud says, I thought they were idiots. Tifa says, what? Cloud says, you'd always burst into laughter at the smallest of things like children. Tifa says, we were children. Cloud says, I know, I was the idiot. I wanted to play with everyone, but you never asked me to join you. The more that went on, the more I thought I was different. Different from this bunch of immature kids. But maybe, just maybe someone might call out to me. I held on to that hope, that's why I hung around. I was miserable and weak. The night I asked you to meet me at the water tower, I thought you'd never show up, that you hated me. Tifa says, it was a bit sudden, I was surprised. But you know, while it's true that we weren't that close, after you left the village, I thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how you were doing, if you'd managed to enlist with Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking I might see an article about you. Cloud says, thanks, Tifa. Tell him you told me that. He'll be so happy. Tifa says, I will. And then Tifa continues, didn't something happen on this day? Something out of the ordinary? Cloud says, this was the day that your mother passed away. Tifa says, the day Mom died. Tifa says, I want to see Mom. Tifa says, I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. One of the kids says, this mountain is scary. Many people have died there. This is a mountain that no one crosses alive. Tifa says, well, what about the dead? Did my mom cross the mountain? Tifa says, I'm gonna go and see. One of the kids heads back. The other two keep going. Apparently Cloud is there, and he's following them. The other two kids are too afraid to cross the bridge, but Cloud follows after Tifa. I don't remember how we got there, says Cloud. You missed your step, I ran to help you, but I didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then I only grazed my knees, but... Tifa's father says, Cloud, why did you bring Tifa to a place like this? What the hell were you thinking? What if she dies? You were out cold for 7 days. I didn't think you'd make it. If only I'd been able to save you, says Cloud. I was so frustrated and angry that I'd been too weak to do anything. After that, I always felt that you blamed me for what happened. I got out of control. I got into fights with anyone and everyone. Then I heard about Sephiroth. I wanted to be like him. If I were strong like him, everyone might respect me. Cloud continues, if I could just get stronger, even Tifa would have to notice me. So that's how it was, said Tifa. I'm so sorry, Cloud. If only I'd remembered more clearly what happened back then, I could have done something sooner. Cloud says, it's not your fault, Tifa. It's mine. Tifa says, that's when we were 8. Hey, I got it. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories can't be made up. Hang in there, Cloud. Just a little longer. We're so close to finding the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim one more time. The truth is here. The answer is right in front of us, says Cloud. I've always wondered if she's helping him to fabricate a new sense of self so that nothing happens moving forward with Sephiroth, or if this is actually stuff that happened. Anyways, Tifa says, Cloud, wait, where are you going? Cloud says, the Mako reactor, from 5 years ago. Tifa gets hit by Sephiroth and falls down the stairs. Zax says, well, Zax comes in and Tifa says, hey, that's not you. Bunny says, Zax. Tifa says, you remembered. Tifa says, that's right. It was Zax who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then where were you, Bunny? Tifa says, Bunny, do you see this? Bunny says, I saw it. Sephiroth says, who are you? Cloud says, Mother, Tifa, the village, give it back. I respected you. I admired you. Tifa says, Cloud? And Cloud was one of the Shinra normal infantrymen. Tifa says, that's what happened. You were with me. You were watching over me. I remember. It was you. Zack says, oh my goodness. Who knows what he says? Bunny says, yeah, this is me. I never made it into soldier. I told everyone I would before I left the village. I felt embarrassed, so I didn't want to see anyone. Sephiroth says, how does it feel? It's been a while since you were back in your hometown, right? Bunny says, Tifa says, you did come. You kept your promise. You really did come when I was in a bind. Cloud says, sorry I didn't get there sooner. Tifa says, that's alright, Cloud. Sephiroth says, did you honestly believe that the likes of you could maybe defeat me? I don't know. Anyways, Sephiroth has his little Shinra hood. Zack says, Cloud, Sephiroth, finish him. Cloud says, Sephiroth. Sephiroth stabs Cloud and says, don't push your luck. Sephiroth says, it can't be. And then apparently that's when Sephiroth died or fell into the live stream or assimilated with the planet via Mako. I don't know. Tifa says, Cloud, I have to say goodbye now so we can meet again. Tifa says, Cloud. Cloud is screaming in pain. Cloud says, Tifa. Tifa says, Cloud, it's really you. Cloud says, Tifa, we meet again at last. Tifa says, you stupid jerk, you had us worried sick. Cloud moans in pain. Tifa says, Cloud, are you alright? Cloud says, their voices. Tifa says, yeah, we're in the live stream. Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Cloud says, yeah, we'll go back together. Anyways, they wash up back in Mideel. Barrett says, are you alright, Tifa? Tifa says, Barrett, I came back. What about Cloud? Is he alright? Barrett says, yeah, don't worry about him. He's tough. Tifa says, Barrett, I found the real Cloud when I was in the live stream. It wasn't me that found him. Cloud found himself on his own. Barrett says, yeah, I shouldn't have doubted him. He gave in to you, though. You're one hell of a woman. Tifa says, I guess people have so many things pent up inside. So many things that are forgotten. Strange, isn't it? Barrett says, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa. Bunny says, everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Nanaki says, it's okay, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing lately. Cloud says, I never wasn't Soldier. The events from 5 years ago, all the stuff about Soldier, it was an illusion that I created. I left my village looking for glory, but I never made it. I was ashamed being so weak. Then I heard Zax talking about himself. I think I mixed his life in with my own and created a little fantasy. I've been trapped in it ever since. Barrett says, an illusion sure had me fooled. Cloud says, physically I'm very similar to someone in Soldier. Hojo's Sephiroth copies are nothing special. The process used to create them is identical to the one that's used on members of Soldier. Cloud says, you see, those who are a good prospect for Soldier aren't just irradiated with Mako. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong-willed are chosen. This has nothing to do with Genova's reunion either. It's just that if the process is used on someone who's weak-willed like me, they lose themselves. Cloud says, a man born from Genova cells, Sephiroth's will, and his own weaknesses. That's the Cloud that you all knew. Cloud says, the master of my own illusory world. But I don't need illusions anymore. It's time to stop living a lie and to start being myself. Tifa says, you mean the stubborn, moody Cloud, right? Barrett says, ha, some change that is. Kate Sith says, Cloud, what are your plans? I hope you're not thinking of leaving the ship. What? Cloud says, I'm the reason Meteor is falling toward us. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll do it. Barrett says, yeah, so you're gonna help. You're gonna keep carrying on fighting for the planet? Bunny says, it's like you always said, Barrett. Barrett says, damn straight. Nanaki says, what? I don't understand. And everyone says, there's no getting off this train that we're on. Aw, so cute. Anyways, this guy says, Cloud. I was deeply moved by your story. I'm weak myself. I know how you feel. No one knows when the fighting will begin, so let's get ready. I need to get rid of these guys' stuff. Kate Sith says, listen, Cloud, we're in the middle of the huge materia mission. I don't want to rush you, but there's still the undersea Mako reactor in Junon. As far as I know, that's the only one left. How about we head over there? Alrighty, I think that's gonna end this part. I'm gonna keep playing for another round, but I'm gonna start getting this upload ready, so it's gonna take me about 2 minutes offline to get that set up. So bear with me just a few.